Everything is wet.
You're probably wondering how I got to this point. 5 days ago I decided to strap a few basic camping accessories to an old bicycle we had laying around with the ultimate goal of reaching the ocean.
Come on, let's go!
My route started in the Karoo,
It's so quiet here.
and would take me over mountains, past farmlands, and eventually lead me to the sea. And I was going to be doing all of this
In a suit.
day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And I finally made it to the ocean. But this is where I heard the devastating news. My father couldn't come pick me up and I had to cycle all the way back. And this time I only had 2 days to do it. So I pulled myself together and I planned a route back. The weather took a turn and I was stuck in the middle of nowhere, alone, cold and wet, contemplating the choices that brought me here. But there wasn't time to think. I had to finish the day, despite the rain and mud. And now, I'm here, trying to dry the remnants of a suit on a tree.
Madness. Crazy.
So that I can complete my most difficult day yet.
It's day 6. Today is hopefully my last day of cycling, but also my most difficult day of cycling. So that means we'll have to start it off strong. Okay, so the Olympia is under renovation at the moment, so I just bought myself a burger and a coffee.
Eating my meal gave me time to think about the task at hand. It was simple, yet difficult. Firstly, I have to traverse over a mountain. Then I have to cycle about 40 kilometers on a gravel road. I'll finish the day where I left my car in the Karoo. This leaves me with time to drive to Cape Town tomorrow to watch the rugby at a friend's place. But first, I have to make some changes.
It's the perfect time to make some modifications to my attire.
Perfect. I was finally ready to start the day and conquer the mountains.
I wonder what the people driving by think of me, because with my new shorts I look like a little schoolboy skipping classes and cycling up a mountain.
I couldn't really care what other people thought of me. I had a job to complete. I cycled and I cycled and I cycled some more. At times I took a rest and at times I walked. And even with regrets
I really wish I had never skipped my leg days.
and things that went wrong,
My camera just fell off my bag onto the tar road.
I made it to the top with my legs still strong.
It's lunchtime. Time to spare.
Still have a while to go, but 25 k's doesn't seem that far anymore.
I'm at the first split in the road. We're getting closer. We're going left. Town is basically at the foot of those mountains back there. And I started this morning behind these mountains behind me. Sun's about to set, 2 hours left before it sets. We've got a while to go. So I made it to the second split in the road. That means it's about 20 kilometers from here. Sun is really about close to setting. There's a car behind me and I'm driving with one hand. Hello, hello. But I'm racing home. I wanna make it there before the sun sets. Sun's almost gonna set. We're racing the sun at the moment. Mud everywhere. Yes, I can see the town. We might just make it. It's been a long day, a long week.
After a tedious week of cycling, I made it back. But the 7th day wasn't a day of rest.
I'm gonna put my bike away. The only goal for today is to get to Cape Town. So for the rugby start. There's a few things I have to do before I get there. Fill up the car, draw some money. I've got cash, and buy lunch. I've got my lunch and bought something to drink.
My checklist was complete and I started driving. I drove as fast as my car could go, and finally, 4.5 hours later, I made it just in time for the rugby game.
So.
Hey,
Jeez, market, bro.
Oh,
thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed this video, feel free to watch the previous videos in this series, and yeah, I'll see you again.